Good morning, Vanessa. Don't let the sunshine fool you. It was 44 degrees when I got up this morning. It's crazy. I don't even know if it got into the 60s yesterday. It's supposed to get up to 70 today, but who turned off the heat? It's so cold. So belated happy anniversary. I totally dropped the ball and never texted you guys to wish you happy anniversary. I hope you guys had a great day and were able to do something. I know Steven put a vlog up. I just haven't had a second to watch it yet. But I have a lot to tell you. I have a few clips. So I'm going to try and make this as smooth of a transition between everything as possible. You know me. I am obsessed with planners and journals and notebooks, and I got yet another planner, but this one is amazing. I have a clip to show you what it looks like and all things, and it is helping me be so focused. It's fabulous. It was totally worth the $35 that I spent on it, which for me, for a planner, that's a lot, but hey, I'm being productive and getting things done, so it's worth it, right? I also got a journal for quiet times for praying, to write down praises and requests and when they're answered, and it's really helping guide my prayer life better, and it's really cool being able to mark things off that God answered them. But I'm still doing my quiet times every day, and God is just being so faithful and showing me exactly what I need. And even if I'm reading a book, I'm like, I don't know why God wants me to read this book. I all of a sudden be like, oh yeah, okay, got the message. So it's really cool. I also have a clip. Paige was inducted into the National Honor Society last week. It was so cool to see that. And how am I old enough to have a kid in National Honor Society? I don't know. But a whole bunch of her classmates were inducted, and it's just, we're so proud of her. We're so crazy proud of her. Pete's parents were able to come in. My parents drove in for it. My dad usually has Bible study on Tuesdays, and he had a chiropractor appointment, but he skipped Bible study and rescheduled chiropractor so he could come in for that. And that really meant a lot to all of us. The kitchen. The kitchen. It has been a crazy week with the kitchen. We needed to get the baseboard heater moved from the wall where the door from the mudroom into the kitchen was moved to the wall between the new kitchen and the old kitchen. And I'm not sure how much I've said about this, so if I'm repeating myself, I apologize. But our electrician, who's basically the project manager, hired a guy to come and take care of that, to move that, as well as put some heating under the floor where the water pipes are, just so the pipes don't freeze in the winter, because it's basically a concrete pad underneath the floor, and nobody wants to put in a brand new floor and then have the pipes freeze in a few months. So I heard the guy, great, the guy had to back out. So all of a sudden we're scrambling. Our plumber was going to do it, but because we just got a new boiler, he didn't want to ruin the system, so we called the company that put the new boiler in. They said, okay, so they sent out, I know I sent some of this, but they sent out a guy. He ended up not coming, sent out a project manager. Project manager came Wednesday. We didn't get the estimate until Sunday. We said, fine, bring a guy out. It took a week and a half, and he still didn't have an appointment scheduled for us. Week and a half, half a week, I don't know. So it was pretty much holding up our entire project, because until that can move, or at least, get cut and capped so water doesn't leak everywhere, we couldn't tear down that wall, which means we couldn't finish framing, which means we couldn't do anything with electrical, so it's throwing everybody's schedules off. So we pretty much said that our contractor could come framing the walls up until about a foot away from where the heater is. And he came out and he did that, but we still were not hearing back on when we could get an appointment. The company was not getting back to us, and they said, oh, we're still trying. Or if we did hear from them, they were saying, oh yeah, well, we are going to, we're still looking at when we can get you out, even though we agreed to pay extra for a weekend or overtime evening. They still weren't scheduling us. So we were frustrated. My anxiety was horrible. Pete was cranky. It was a wreck. So Pete, thankfully, had the foresight to talk to one of his coworkers, who was a contractor. He builds houses. And Mike was like, this is actually not that hard. Here's how you drain your hot water baseboard system. And then you cut it. You disconnect everything. You cap everything. And here's how you run the new thing. And if you need help reinstalling it, let me know. I can help. So that was like on a Wednesday, last Wednesday. So Friday afternoon, we drained the system. Did not flood the house, which was my fear. And we were able to disconnect the heater. So we were able to tear the wall down, and the electrician could come on Saturday and finish all of his roughing in all the electrical stuff, which my new kitchen looked like spaghetti with all the wires everywhere. It's crazy. I know I have a clip. I think I have a clip of that. But when the framers were here, framing in the walls, it was the same day my cabinets were supposed to arrive. My cabinets were supposed to arrive at 3 or after 3, so Pete could duck out of work a couple minutes early and come home and help me unload the cabinets, because I can't lift all of them by myself, right? Well, the guy showed up at 2 o'clock when Pete was still teaching. And it was me and my contractor and his crew. Thankfully, they were here, and they were able to help me unload the 13 boxes of cabinets. It's a lot of cabinets. But they're here and ready for us whenever. The framing is done-ish on the 2 walls that we needed, and then the wall where the pass-through is going to be. I have a clip of the pass-through. But there was miscommunication between the electrician and the contractor, so the framing was not done right. So now we have to not do the lights we originally were going to do, and we have to rethink the lighting for the bar top pass-through area, and we don't know what that's going to look like. Our electrician went and was pricing out lights for us, and he was supposed to have an estimate Friday or yesterday on Monday. Still hasn't come in yet. So we're not exactly sure what we're doing, but thankfully we don't, that's a minor detail. So it's holding us up, but it's not really holding us up, so it's okay. What else? But, we're ready for drywall. That's exciting. We can start putting insulation in the ceiling, start boarding. Our contractor's supposed to be back sometime this week to put in the new vent for the gas stove, because the one we were going to use we can't use, so we have to put a new hole in the roof and cap off the old one. And then he can start boarding the ceiling and then finish framing the couple other walls so we can board. And as soon as we're boarded, we can put cabinets in and flooring and all these things, and I'm so excited. Let's see what else. Oh, there's a sale going on at Bargain Outlet in Geneseo, and this week, so everything in the store is 20% off. So that's where we're getting our flooring. Then we're also going to get the new kitchen door and the pantry door and our new sink. So we have to go do that probably tomorrow, just because I'm babysitting today, and then Ryan has a game. So an hour is not enough time to go grab everything and be home and then to the soccer game on time. So we're going to go tomorrow. Sale starts today, goes through Saturday, so it's another great way for us to save money. And also, our appliances are coming on Monday. We have no idea where they're going to go. So we're going to see if we can push that back, because I can't have all these appliances sitting around. However, I really want my new fridge, because Pat and Lanny are taking our old fridge. So I know that they are looking forward to having that, as their current one is starting to not be so happy. So we're hoping to buy them another year or 2 with our old fridge. So I know they're anxious, but I don't have space to put a dishwasher and a range and a microwave while we wait. So maybe an extra week, we're hoping. Depends on if the contractor can get here. What else? Ryan had 2 soccer games last week. He had to miss the one on Tuesday because of National Honor Society. If it had been a home game, we could have done it, but it was in Hilton. and there's no way we can be in 2 places at once. And with her getting inducted, like, there was no way we were going to miss that. So he had a game on Thursday, and it was his first game he played, and they won 13-1, and he scored his first goal. I have a clip of that. I'm not sure if you saw on Instagram, but I am completely Mom of the Year because I was so focused on keeping the ball in frame that I totally missed that it was Ryan who scored the goal. So Pete was cheering, a couple of the moms were cheering. I'm like, yeah, they scored a goal. And Pete's like, you do know that that was Ryan. I'm like, wait, what was Ryan? He's like, Ryan scored the goal. I'm like, what? So game's going on, and I'm watching the replay, and I'm like, oh, that was my kid, yay! And Ryan is awesome. He's like, Mom, I heard you cheering. I'm like, yeah, I was cheering. Didn't realize it was you, but yeah, I was cheering, but we went and celebrated his goal with Five Guys on Sunday, which was fun. You know, we went to Lowe's and got more stuff for the kitchen and picked out more stuff for the kitchen, so when we're ready we can go back and buy it. But it was really cool too. The game was only about half an hour from where my parents live, so they got to come. It was the first time that they got to see Ryan play soccer, and he scored his first goal, so it was awesome. Paige and I on Friday went to Wyoming School to see her best friend from their star as Cinderella in their musical, and they were so cute. It was adorable, and we were just seeing the two of them and how excited they were to be with each other, and seeing them grow up, it makes me so sad. You know, taking a picture of them at Wyoming School, just like we would do first day, last day, any celebration, any concert, we would take a picture of the two girls together. So they're 8th graders and taking a picture together. It was just, so we're hoping to go see them graduate because 8th graders graduate and then go on to different high schools. So we're hoping to be able to go to graduation and support Emma. I also have a couple fun little clips. I have a chipmunk with Mozzie. I have a little clip of a goldfinch, and I'm talking about robins. I wasn't able to get a clip of the robins this morning. But then I also have one of Mason sleeping and how spoiled he is. So hopefully the girls will like those. I have talked for way too long, so hopefully my clips aren't crazy long and this isn't like a crazy, crazy long video. But I miss you guys so much. I hope all is well and that you're settling in well. I love all the progress you guys are making on making the dorm your home for the summer. I can't wait to see you guys. I actually have my backdrop on my phone now is picture of Super Baby because I'm going to try to picture him this small for as long as I can because I know he's going to come home in August and not be so tiny anymore. But I love you guys. I love my girls. Auntie Shauna loves you. Tell Steve and I said hi, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. So I didn't tell you, but I got a new planner because you know me. I'm obsessed and cannot ever find one that I actually like, but I really like this one. I just got it, so I haven't done this yet. But you can come up with a roadmap on what you want to do for, within a year and a few months over your life down the road. And shows how to do that, and then you can put in your monthly calendar, and then it has spots to reflect on your past month, and then there's also a spot to reflect on your year. But I got it pretty much for this because I love to block my time. I feel like that is what works best for me. So I can just, like, if I'm running errands, I can go, okay, from noon to 2 I'm running errands, and then I can see I have all morning free to work, and he has spots to focus either on the day or for over the week, being grateful. They have really cool quotes to motivate you during the week, to-do lists, and spot for mini roadmaps or other ideas. So I put a post-it note on things I want to talk to you about. So this is the one set up for next week, which this is probably right where I'm talking to you. And then I also got, that's called the Passion Planner. I also got this really pretty journal. I was inspired by Healing Journey to finally get a journal for writing down prayer requests and praises And I'm also going through, after I finish reading a book of the Bible, I'm going back and writing down all the things that jumped out at me that I'm highlighting or underlining in my Bible so I can look back at those at a glance. But this is on sale for $3 on Amazon. It was really pretty. I thought you would like that too with the butterflies.
Applause until all the names have been called. Paige Epps. Samantha Bianchi. Sydney Boyd. Kendall Brunner. Claire Cuccinata. Rachel DeGraff. Elena Engler. Emma
We've got cabinets. And more over there. Yay! We have framed in walls. It's so exciting. And then we had to make this wall deeper for the lights that are going to go in. So this is how big our pass-through is going to be. It's so exciting. And then later he's going to come back in and frame that area once the paneling is gone, but the paneling can't go until that is gone. And then we're also getting a new door at the same time. It's so exciting. Hanging out downstairs, holding a hose into our sink, trying to drain the hot water baseboard. Got some water out, but nowhere near enough. So Pete's upstairs trying to investigate what's going on. We'll see how it goes.
Make it bigger. Keep going. Destroy the wall. That's a good hammer.
Woo!
No, it's fine. Keep going.
Here's a progress update. We have outlet boxes for the fridge and for the countertop here. You can see where they're going to be marked. We have a pantry wall with an outlet on the inside for the light for inside the pantry. Got more outlet boxes. We have marks on the floor for where things are gonna go. More outlets. Things marked. The pink dots on the floor are for the electrician to know where in the ceiling to drill holes for the ceiling lights. And then these wires are for the under cabinet lighting that's going to come in. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Earlier these wires were all over the place and it made me think of spaghetti, but now they're all pretty. Our electrician is awesome.
Good job, guys.
Go to the goal. Go to the goal. Shoot.
Every morning I do my quiet time in the sunroom, and there's this little chipmunk that likes to come find the dropped bird seed under the bird feeders, and he comes and has his breakfast while I do quiet time, and then Mozzie just sits there and watches him. I think the chipmunk likes that we cut the grass because it's a lot easier for him to find the seed. I also love watching the birds at the bird feeders in the morning. This guy's so cute. And this morning I've had some baby robins playing in the yard and trying to catch bugs that are flying and going for worms and picking up grass clumps instead. I actually just had one of the babies crash into one of the windows as he was trying to go land on the roof, and he missed and went into the window instead. Poor little guy, but they're so cute and playful, and just their wings don't work yet, and it's adorable. And then this guy, hi, loves watching them too. So he's asleep on the couch on top of pillows. He's so spoiled.